Alive. Alive. See if anybody is off of work today like myself. See if anybody shows up. Hope everybody is alive and well. I am getting better, my friend. Mute? Oh, God. It's not working? Can you hear me? All the lights are on. I can unplug the mic. That's good? All right, sweet. Holy hell, stop. If any of you people have kids, um, it's crazy. They message like so fast, dude. And I'm linked up. My daughter doesn't have a phone, right? She's still pretty young, and I'm not going to get her a phone for a while. But she has an old phone. And hey, Gary, how are you? And I let her use it to talk to her friends on Messenger so I can keep tight tabs of who the heck she's talking to. What's up, Hawk? Look, dude, purple. Got the video finished. Weston sent me some samples and of the purple and the rosé, and I made a video on it. I made a video the other day, right? And it just wasn't quite sitting right with me. So after editing it and everything, I had it posted. It was unlisted. It wasn't public, and it just kept eating at me. I'm like, nah, I want to redo it. So I scrapped it and re-recorded it this morning. And I this stuff today, and then I shot it the other day briefly while I did the video. So that will drop tonight. I have it posted up tonight, like 7 o'clock or something like that. It's not a premiere or anything. Damn, it's about bedtime for you, huh, Andre? Um, so yeah, quick update. I made a post about 10 days ago, a week and a half ish, something like that, about how I had a little bit of a medical thing going on. The only reason I posted it because it's super minor, but the only reason I posted it is basically you guys are like my extended family, man, and I feel like I am. Um, what is the word? Like I'm out there enough to where I post frequently, and you guys talk with me back and forth, and we have this relationship. So of you guys are really good followers, and I just felt like if I don't post for a week or two, I didn't want people to think like anything weird's going on. So it wasn't like life or death. But what had happened was I was at work. Actually, Saturday before work, I started feeling like a little bit of a weird pain in my leg. And then the Sunday, it got pretty damn bad. And then I went to work Monday. I made it all through work. And then after work, I was like, dude, I can't even walk on this damn thing. So and it started swelling up like crazy, just my lower part of my one leg. My sister is a nurse practitioner. She's been in the medical field forever. And she's like, well, you should probably get that checked out because if it's some sort of like blood clot or something, that can be really bad if you don't catch it. But if you catch it in time, you're fine. They can usually do stuff to get rid of it. So, being that it was like 7 o'clock at night, my options were very minimal. So I went to like an urgent care, and instantly they freak out and they're like, yeah, you need to like take a ambulance to the ER right now. And I'm like, oh God, what the fuck? And they're like, but that costs money, so you don't have to, but if you don't, you got to sign these waivers or whatever. So I signed the waivers, went to the ER, got in there, and they took all the vitals and they looked at, my basic stuff, and they're like, all right, you need to be, you need to get a what is it called, ultrasound. So got the ultrasound done on the leg, and sat there in the waiting room for eons. And then finally they ruled it out as it was a blood clot in my leg. You learn a lot when you go to the ER, right? And a couple of the things you learn is, one, life is precious. Seeing all the people in there that were sick, and all the old people that were, like you could tell their kids were trying to take care of them, but their kids are old too, and it's sad to a certain degree, and it really makes you appreciate how precious life is, and how quickly it can be taken from you. So the whole ordeal started at like 7 at night. Got home at like 4 in the morning after being cleared. What they said basically is there's two different kinds of blood clots you can get. This is your medical expertise from DeeeZ here. So there's basically two different kinds. You have one that's called a DVT. It's a deep vein thrombosis, right? Fancy word, right? So that one can go, it starts in your leg or whatnot, but it hits this deep vein, and that vein can actually go to your brain and your lungs. And that's the one that they're super scared about, because if you don't catch that, it can cause, strokes, everything else. So that's why they have to take it seriously. And you can't decipher that by just looking. So you have to have the ultrasound. So they went in there, did the ultrasound. That was the highlight of the day. Hot nurse feeling all up on your groin and stuff. That was pretty fun. But after that, the doc finally came in, and he's like, all right, thank God it's not the bad one. It is a superficial thrombosis of the veins, and you will get better, but it's going to take a couple of weeks. He offered me all the pain pills and shit, and I didn't take them because I have a history of abusing things, and I didn't want to go down that path. So basically what it means in layman's terms is your ass needs to sit the fuck down and relax. I'm not used to doing that. That's not who I am, I'm always on the go, doing things. I got to keep myself busy all the time. And so I still worked. Thankfully they were cool with that. I was able to take frequent breaks and stuff. So I went right back to work the next day. And I am healing. So it still hurts like a motherfucker. Tylenol and shit helps. Still walking with a limp. But the leg says the swollenness has gone down, but the veins are still crazy puffed up. It's just nuts, man. So all that's cleared. That's what it is. All the good responses to everything was fabulous. It wasn't like a pity post. I wasn't trying to get everybody's pity, like, oh, poor DeeeZ, whatever. It was just I wanted to keep y'all informed because I usually post a couple of shorts a week and a video and whatever. So I'm not 100%, but I'm like 80%. And I'd say probably another 2 weeks, and I'll be back to 100%. So it's getting better. I can stand for longer periods of time. And the swelling has gone down, man. So it's been cool. This is tritium purple, guys. And there it is. Boy, you look like you tossed more salad than Olive Garden. Yeah, dude, Hawk, that was the bottom line. The story of what I have learned, and I've always known, I cherish every day, I really do. But when you see how delicate we are as people, I don't know, man. It makes you think, and it wasn't like a scary, like, oh God, I'm dying, but in the back of my head, I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I am, if this thing is real. And of course they all hype you up. So then your blood pressure's through the roof, and they're like, you're gonna have a stroke just from your fucking blood pressure. I'm like, oh my God, dude, that's not helping here. But either way, we're back in action. Be at 100% pretty soon here, and hopefully back to posting and making stuff. I haven't made anything in a couple of weeks, period. I have materials here, but I just haven't made anything. So need to get back to that too. But yeah, overall, guys, don't forget it, man. Life is precious. Enjoy every day. Make sure to tell your family you love them, and yeah, figure it out. Randy, what up? How are you, brother? Still working? Well, hopefully you get some holiday time off. I'm off for a couple days, man. First time in 5 years that I've had more than Christmas Day off, and I couldn't be more thankful. So I'm shooting tritium purple today, and then the video that I made on this stuff, I actually shot and reviewed the rose because that one I kind of gravitated to a little bit, and that's where I'm gonna go with. Oh, thank you, Michael. How are you, man? Merry Christmas, Michael. I hope your trip is going well. Some doctors are like way too overseeing like everything that has 1% chance they say it. Yeah, I think they kind of got to err on the um, happy holidays to you too, Mister 69. I think they have to err on the side of caution because if somebody dies because you told them that wasn't serious and it was serious, I'll tell you what though, man. Like, my wife has this fear of like people throwing up and shit, right? And I'm in the ER by myself, obviously, because it's late, and the kids are in bed and all that. And this lady next to me, man, she's got this barf bag and shit, and she's just fucking Ralph and dude, just oh my god, dude, it was horrible. And it's like, it is what it is. I mean, these people are busy. The doctors are busy. They're taking care of like heavy duty shit, but you're stuck in this waiting room with a bunch of sick people, and it was just an experience. But either way, I'm home. I'm happy. I'm getting healthy, and everything is good. So the video will be out tonight. Pink is what I shot more of. I kind of like that one a little bit more, but they're both very similar. I'm getting really good results with them so far. The thing that kind of surprised me a little bit was I did shoot it and test this stuff in about 50-degree temperature in the garage here. And then I went outside and shot it for the video too. And the video, when I was shooting, was this morning, pretty early, right after sunrise-ish, somewhere in there. And temps were like 33 to 35 degrees. So, about 16 degree drop in temperature, and they did not change. They shot the same in cold weather as they did in 50-degree mild weather. That's something to say there. So that was pretty cool. These are the purple ones back on here. I got them trimmed how I like. I'm sitting at 15 meters with the squirrel head up there. Just kind of chucking some downrange. Not really going too crazy. Just kind of shooting a little bit. Shooting has decreased quite a bit in the wintertime. Always does. But it comes right back in springtime. Yeah, we smacked it. But yeah, these are good, man. I appreciate you sending them to me, Weston. Got it again. Stroking his lungs are half the size they were supposed to be. He's a body worker. He worked on cars. Oh wow. Yeah, if you don't, those dudes get through a lot of fumes and dust, man. Zach, there it is. Happy poop. Yeah, Sam. So Sam, your latex is on the way. That's cool, man. What did you end up getting or having made? We're still. I'm still happy with this. I can hit the squirrel head at 15 meters. Being out of practice, hey man, I don't feel so bad about that. Even if I miss every other shot or more, I'm okay with that. I can't wait for springtime, man. I want to be out shooting a bunch. And clip the rope. You know what? I have to go back and retest. I'm not going to do a video on it, but I want to go back and re-evaluate the Omega Slings electric white. That is my latex, all right, and it always will be, because I've had super success with it, and I don't feel there's any reason to change. But I also want to promote the sport. So, Hawk sent me some stuff to try. Bootleg Mike, what up, my brother? And I'm very appreciative of that, and I want to help promote people that are just starting too. Not that he's just starting shooting, but I mean, this latex is fresh, and you can see it's popping all over the internet, all over the Facebook groups and stuff. And I probably would never have bought it, to be quite honest with you, Weston, just because I'm not searching for latex. So there's so much of it out there now that I don't have a reason to change. But the draw weight itself, this one here, the purple, right? It's got, I mean, the numbers don't lie. The draw weight's not heavy on it at all. But if you take all the equipment out of it and just go by feel, this almost has like a heavy feel to it, but it's not. I put it on the, I measured the draw weight on it. It's not a heavy draw at all, but it almost feels like it. It reminds me of kind of like the BSB, man, a little bit. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. There we go. Nipped him on the nose. Joseph. Yes, the latex from Weston is available. I'll have all the links in the video. I got a video dropping tonight. I can move it up if you guys want to watch a video on it, right after this live or something. I can change the time of its release. If anybody's up for a premiere, I could even do that. I haven't done a premiere in forever, man. Let's take a little vote. Anybody down to watch a premiere after this? I could set it up for like noon or something. There we go. Smacked him right in the eyeball. Ooh, 2 in a row. Nice. Damn, 3 in a row. Let's see if we can keep this going. 3 in a row, 15 meters. It'll hit the string right next to him. 4. So 3 plus a string hit, and then another hit. Oof, there we go. Sweet. Maybe I'll do nice. Maybe I'll do a little premiere then. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this live goes. I'll probably stay on here for 45 minutes to an hour, and then maybe I'll do a premiere. See how that goes. Got family coming over later, so I need to do a little bit of prepping. This freaking leg is just nutty, buddy. Couldn't imagine like having a real illness or something, dude. I'm so thankful that I don't. Fucking A, dude. Could you imagine going through like cancer and crap? Could not believe it, dude. Life is precious. It really is. Ooh, right above it. There was like a string hit again. There we go. This latex is very predictable. I like it. You can the draw on it's smooth. It's tight. I got this one at about 700% elongation, but it pink and then yellow. So Sam's got some pink and yellow latex coming. Said Hawk, said I really like the purple because I prefer to feel in a band that it wants to retract, not lazy. That does make sense to me, but I've also, or almost exclusively shooting rose these days. I like the rose a little bit better, man. I don't know why, but I do. I think it might just be the color. I like the pink a little bit more. But this is, I don't know, they both have been shooting fine. Let's see the band length or life on them. I don't know yet. I don't have a real high shot count on these yet, but you know, so far so good. I think after you get more out there, we could definitely go places. It could be a household name, you know. We'll see. I like it though. I think they're both really good. They don't feel chintzy. Well, then again, though, I mean, latex is latex, right? To a certain degree. A lot of people aren't putting a lot of time into designing mine. Cool, Sam. That's excellent. Uh, I guess maybe there's like a 50-50 draw, right? Like 50% of the people don't care that much, and they don't dive in too deep. And then the other 50% really want to know. Like you said, you can feel the pull of the latex, and you know you can differentiate between the two when you dive into that level of deepness. My freaking door broke here, dude. So we had these crazy winds, right? And this door, if you don't push it closed, it won't latch. There we go. And I didn't have it latched, and these winds came through and just tore it up, dude. And it broke the frame, so now I gotta fix that. It's over there. You can see how it's all broken up. So I gotta take that piece out and fix it, which I will. I have the other set of the rose ones over there. I'm gonna maybe put them on here in a little bit. I want to keep shooting these purple for a minute. I'm still standing in here because it's just a touch warmer. It's not that cold out anymore. It's like 42 or something. But in here, it's probably like 45 or something. I don't know. There's no wind right here, though, either. Yeah, 2 hits in a row. 3. Getting some decent numbers for not shooting that much, man. Got 4 in a row. Oh, 4 in a row. Not bad, not bad. That's how it usually works, though, Hawk. I wasn't really interested in doing it myself, and I made that joke post about the orange latex, and yeah, I got some stuff in the mix too, man. So sometimes things just happen. Sometimes things just happen, man. And good for you, man. You got some different stuff out there, I guess, and hopefully it continues to work. If this is what you want, then you'll get it, man. Just feels darn good to shoot. Such a stress reliever, man, just to forget about stuff and try and hit stuff. Or miss a lot. Either way, I enjoy myself no matter what. There we go. Watch that little squirrel head spin. Blue, baby blue. I've seen some blue out there a little bit, not too much though. Somebody was shooting some like sky blue looking stuff the other day. I didn't catch the name of it. It was a company I never heard of. Colorado Springs or something, I don't know. Maybe I should know of them. I got that little bolt sitting up there right above the O and the double D's. It's a smaller target. Let's see if I can hit that. Got it. Second shot. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. That's a small bolt there. Word up. Merry Christmas to all. Mr. Brian, Merry Christmas to you. And thank you for stopping in. Yeah, Hawk. It's definitely, it seems to be going good, man. I wasn't really scrolling through the Facebook too much, and I did the past couple days. Well, yesterday I think it was. I don't even know, but I started looking through it again, and I was like every other post was about your latex, so that's pretty cool. And I wish you the best of luck, man. I think you're not going to get any bad feedback on this stuff. It seems to be functioning just like it should. There we go. Got it. What frame is it? This is my own frame that I made. This is called the Ruckus. It's a G10 clip frame. See you later, Sam. Take it easy. I will be making a lot more. I've gone stagnant, but things are coming back to life, man. So we're good. And I have a few days off, so we'll see how it goes. See if I can pump anything out. $15 meters, not too bad. Why, thank you, Rough Wrecker. I appreciate that. Trying to grow it out a little bit. Uh-oh, there is motion in my front yard. Wonder what that's all about. So my kids got some new bikes for Christmas, and I have to put them together. That should be fun. I know they'll be happy. They outgrew the ones they had. This is the first time they're actually getting new bikes instead of garage sales and hand-me-downs. Brand new. Compliments of Grandpa. He spoils them, and I'm happy about that. But I get to build them, so that'll be fun. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. I've never built a bike from scratch before, but I'm guessing you just gotta attach the pedals, the handlebars, the seat, and the tires, right? Or the rims. Clipping the top of it here and there too. It's funny how you get out of shooting daily, and then you gotta kind of get back in the groove. But I get it. On the video, I smoked this little bead from 15 meters, about the size of maybe 3/8 or something. Window behind target's going to get busted. Nah, I hope not. But yeah, maybe. I mean, things do happen, but hopefully I'm not ever that far off. This window here, if this decides to blow over, maybe I could. That might happen. That I wouldn't be too shocked about. Kind of need some more targets. I got some clay, but I feel like the way I have these set up, I'll be getting a little bit of band slap, a little bit too much. I'm not throwing heat, but it's just a little too heavy for the clay. I don't want to be slapping my cold fingers, man. There we go. We're hitting. I'm getting decent percentages. Clipped it again. Three in a row. Four in a row. Can we break our record of 4 in a row for today? No. Cannot break it. Everybody ready for Christmas? Y'all doing anything today? Tomorrow? What's the plans? Yeah, I'm shooting a little farther than I normally shoot, Brian. Usually the 10-meter shot, but I don't want to stand out in this gentle breeze and get any colder than I am. So, main part is the hands get cold, and I don't like shooting with any gloves or anything. So, I'm just gonna stand right here at the 15-meter mark and smack a fairly good-sized target and see how it goes. I mean, I guess every hit on there would be a kill shot, right? Well, that's the same size as a squirrel's head of a particular. I can't talk. Maybe that stroke is happening. All right, here it goes. Clipped it. That would have been like his neck. Oof. He would have got away. Lived to see another day. Ooh, that would have been right in the brain. A lot of cooking and taste testing. Heck yeah. 79 degrees here. Damn, boy. Oh, man, that'd be fabulous. I just don't want your summertime heat. You guys got the crazy heat in the summer. Our our hot is usually like 90s, you know. You guys probably are a lot more than that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of cooking. My family's pretty small nowadays, so it won't be anything crazy. But it's going to be a good time. I guarantee you that. This door is creeping over a little bit on me. Man, I wish this stupid door wouldn't have broke, dude. That wind was ferocious the other day. It was just trashing everything. Knocked down my buckets, knocked down. Thankfully, it didn't knock down the catch box. I don't even know how that thing stays up. I don't think I have it secured anywhere. Nicked it. Ugh, left. 70 degrees. Yeah, it's definitely warmer by you guys. Yeah, before I came out here, I checked. It said 42. But the sun's trying to come out. If it comes out, it'll feel good. Saw it move. Skinned his hair. She twitched, Captain. Ugh. I'm gonna build a little smaller kind of thing here, guys. For clay. I don't pick up my clay out there. It just goes into the grass and it eventually consumes itself. So what I'm gonna do is I got some spare PVC and wood and stuff, and I'm gonna build like a little small stand so I can just set up like in front of the garden there, because that would probably be like the 10-meter range, and that way I can stand here and shoot clay at like some cans or something, and actually have some targets to try and shoot if it's raining, if I want to do it live in the wintertime. Yeah, we didn't go too crazy this year at Christmas, man. We never really do. My kids are spoiled plenty, in their own ways, but I try not to make Christmas too much about getting stuff. It's more about family, and of course, we are religious to a certain degree. There you go. Saw that shot coming. Welcome back, Sammy boy. Hope everything's going good with you. What is I know you're like the latex king, right? What are you gonna call your stuff? I forgot already. What are you gonna call the pink? It's gonna be Sammy's pink. There we go. You got a name for it? Hit that like button, folks. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for a nice long couple of days off. Top side. There we go. A little low. Ugh, a little high. The pink? Just the pink? Uranium lava? Oh, okay. I didn't read the comment up above. Uranium lava. That's interesting. Huh, creative. Is uranium the stuff that's in nuclear reactors? Is that what that stuff is? I'm also wearing my contacts today. Everything's like blurry. Yeah. Close. And the yellow is uranium radiation. Oh, okay. Sweet, cool names, man. Hopefully that gets you where you need to be. This really does feel like the BSB. The more I shoot it, I'm not calling it BSB, but I'm just saying if I'm latex is kind of hard for me to pinpoint down, but and everybody has a different description, rubbery or for the feedback or the snappiness. But if I had to try and compare it to something, um, it really does remind me of the BSB white, I should say. Not really pulling in any direction. I'm kind of all over the place today. Well, that's okay. There we go. Maybe swinging a little bit to the left. That's 2. 3. 4. Oh, 4. Can't get over that 4, man. I hope those names don't cause problems for customs if shipping overseas. Good point, man. I didn't even think of that. Hell yeah. $22. That's not bad, I guess. What kind of length is the rolls going to be? I think 22 is fair for not like being a giant company. You don't get as much of a break. You don't get as much of a break when you're small fish. You got to be big fish to get these things down at the cheap prices. So $22 for being small fish ain't too bad. Yeah, the birds. Maybe it is spring. Left, right, left. 6 feet like a regular roll. So was that 2 meters about? And it's going to be 150 millimeter in width, I would assume. You offering all thicknesses? The problem is the dang shipping. I sell mine 15, but shipping is what eats you. Yeah, no, I get it, Hawk. The margin is really super slim, if any, for me at least. It's not going to be about making money, I can tell you that. I will not be selling mine with free shipping, man. I just can't do it. I'm not gonna. Trust me, I am not gonna make a single cent. Well, I will make a. I'm lying. I will make a cent. I'll probably make, depending. I haven't decided on my final price yet. All right, but it's gonna be in the $17 to $20 range, plus shipping. So, depending on what I sell it at, I may make $2 on a roll or something. But it's okay. Yeah, I would lose money too if I did it at what you're saying, Hawk. With if you're paying for shipping, yeah. I'm not gonna go that route. I mean, I don't know. I'm just testing the waters, and if nobody buys it, that's fine. I'll just shoot it myself and call it a day. If people buy it, then I will purchase more and work with the company and see how much of a volume I can move, and if I can move a higher volume, then they're going to come down on price, obviously. But first step is just to get a sample batch and see if it's up to my standards of shooting. And if it is, then I will put a small batch out on the website. And if nobody buys it, then I will have plenty of latex to shoot. If people snatch it up, then I will place another order, and we will see where the train takes us. Nicked it. Yeah, I had to reread that comment. What margin? There is no margin. You are correct, sir. But that's okay. It's cool. It's something that just kind of fell in my lap, all from that joke post. It wasn't really something that was even on my mind, man. I got that stuff as what it was I was at the doctor giving some blood for a test previous to the whole frickin' leg thing. And the lady at the had the orange latex laying there, and I was like, let me get a couple of strips of that. And she's like, no, we can't, you know. And I'm like, I won't tell anybody, you know. And she's like, well, don't tell anybody. What do you need it for? And I'm like, I told her all about the slingshot stuff. And she's like, well, as long as you're not going to use it to shoot up. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to use it to shoot up. And if it goes viral, I'll give you a free band set, nurse lady. And I'll even teach you how to shoot. Let's see. I'm testing more and more latex. I've tried Sniper Sling Yellow, 0.4, 0.5, Hawks Purple, and I'm testing Hawks Pink, Omega Electric White, and cheap Amazon bands. Good job, Richard. Get out there and get a lot of testing in. Sniper Sling Yellow was one of my favorites. That's what I started on as far as like mainstream latex. Very first one that I ever shot was Simple Shot, because that came with my Scout, which was the first slingshot that I purchased. Then I switched to the Amazon, 1mm thick silver, and what was the other color? Maybe like a yellow or something. No, not yellow. It was like maybe gold and silver, and that stuff sucked ass. Whoa, that was a weird shot. That was all me though. I finger bumped it or something. And then I started buying the pre-made bands by Sniper Sling, yellow, 0.5, and I loved that stuff. So I shot the living hell out of that for a long time. I got nothing bad to say about that stuff. Then I figured I should probably start cutting my own bands, so I did. And I switched to BSB, SWC, 100%, Jinpoo. Kind of bounced all over the place. Yeah, that gray stuff, dude. That stuff was rough, huh? Man, oh man. Yeah, I got 800% out of Hawks also, but I think the pink you might be able to go a little farther. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, 800 was a good round number. It's definitely has good travel to it for sure. Dude, yeah, that gray 1mm stuff was fucking brutal, man. I don't even know how the hell I shot it. It's just like weird. Ooh, that was a smacker. Two, baby. Ooh, two in a string. Got no wildlife out here, man. I've never shot the 20% battery life. Oh no. I think I still got a little bit of time there. Yeah, we're good. 0.7. I never went any bigger with the electric white, man. 0.5 was the biggest I think I ever got. I got into the 0.7 stuff for a very, very short amount of time, man. I got the Sniper Sling green. Yeah, Sniper Sling green, right? They had that like dark green. I got that in 0.7, I believe. And then I also got some precise yellow in 0.7, and absolutely hated it, period. So I know some people who like that kind of stuff, and I gifted it to them because I know it would go to use. If I kept it, that roll would be here 30 years from now, because no thank you, that's not for me. Still ain't saying it's not good latex. It's just not for me, man. I do not like it. 0.5 is my cutoff, man. I'll shoot 0.4, 0.45, 0.5. I'm super happy with those. I'm not going any higher. If I was to go higher, I would have to be doing something weird. Because for all my backyard plinking and whatever I do, 0.5 is plenty. Got two. Oof, close. The best latex I've tried is Simple Shot point 0.4 and Tritium. I don't like Simple Shot, and it's not any. It's just I don't like black, dude. I cannot stand black latex. I absolutely hate it. If Simple Shot had a different color, I may give it a roll. Get a roll. But yeah, no, I do. I hate black latex. Period. I cannot stand it. I will not shoot it. Period. It may be the best stuff on the face of the earth. Do not care. I'm not shooting it. That is the beauty of slingshots. You can customize them to whatever you like. Ooh, that was a low shot. Apple. That's the one that sells the blue stuff, I believe. I think that's the one I saw. I saw a post. Somebody made a post, and they had the. I think it was. Yeah, it was. Maybe it was them, man. I don't know. I've never heard of them, but yeah, it was blue. Doesn't last long. Yeah, I've never shot it long enough to like. Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that. Is that new or old? Am I just out of the loop, Hawk, or is that something they started? Josh Dills and Wes Mitchell. That's awesome, man. I know both those characters, not personally, but I see their posts a lot, and they're seem like they're avid shooters. But I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know that's what that who that was. Cool. Yeah, it was like a baby blue, like a sky blue kind of looking latex. There we go. Oh, that was a hit, but it just barely tickled it. A little high. Negative 10-degree weather. Hell yeah. Hey, Track Tech, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Nice. I'm gonna have a premiere here in a little while of a video I made. Glad you're getting one out there. You're Mr. Yoga. Track Attack is a fabulous shooter, dude. He nails some crazy long shots, man. It's nuts. I don't know how you can do that shit. If you ever want to watch that, go check out his video, man. Videos. Because he has a seriously good form. Like, what? I'm a sloppy shooter, man. Track has a very good form, and it shows in his shooting, that's for sure. You need to get you to a tournament. I'm sure we will, Track. Negative 10-degree weather. We get that stuff up here, but I ain't gonna go shooting in it. I guess if I had to like eat, I definitely would, but I would not do that for enjoyment. What's it about? New slingshot or shooting stuff? You were into the whole triple S slingshot sniper. All his frames you've been posting. I know that. His stuff is pretty cool, man. I don't own any of his slingshots, but his stuff looks amazing. That's for sure. Terrain, white and black. Ooh, I bet that looks nice. 0.7 bands with 4 inches of snow on the ground. Negative 10 is cold, dude. Oh, thanks, man. When it gets that cold, I stay inside. That's a hit. A little close. Lots close. We must kind of like, what, horseshoes? I can hear people hunting out in the distance. I'm gonna order a G10 honey badger from RVA after Christmas. Nice. I can't picture the honey badger for some reason. But I think anything from Moan you're gonna have good luck with. USA has a band from Germany. Nice. 3 tries to get it here. Oh, okay. I'm just sorry. Pearl White is really nice. Had to read up a little farther. Took like 3 tries to get here in USA. USA has a band from Germany. Oh, got it. Well, damn. I'm glad it made it. That's good that it finally made it here, man. That's rough, dude. Right now, shipping is a little weird across the borders. So far, so good, man. It's all holding up. I'm not getting any weird stuff. No weird marks or anything. No tears. Yeah. No. Maybe a tiny one. Oh yeah, we got a tiny one. Yeah, yep, we're getting a little rip. That's all right though. I got these damn near maxed out. What up, Josh? How you be, brother? I usually don't shoot mine at max. With my .5 at 600%, that's usually where I'm at. And these aren't maxed, but they're higher up there. Either way, a couple hundred shots is plenty, man. Another beautiful day. I'll be dropping the latex on the 1st of January. Sweet Jesus. My stuff will be not the 1st of January, but it'll be out in a little bit. I'm still in the process of getting it all together and seeing how it works. Plus, I want to test it out pretty extensively before I actually try selling it to anybody. I want to make sure it's really good stuff, and I think it will be. There we go. That's a hit. You know, it's like once you know a rip is there, then you start paying attention to it. It's like if I wouldn't have looked, I would have just shot till they snapped, and then I wouldn't have had any paranoia. But now I know that they're got a little rip on there, so I'm just concentrating on it. But it's gonna snap here in a little bit. What's up, Mrs. Hicks? How are you? Habibullah Habaha. I am good. Why, thank you. Yo, MD, what up, my brother? What's the longevity of the latex Sam? I don't think he knows yet, right? He doesn't even have it. I'm gonna switch these out to the pink ones, man. Now that I know that they're ripped, I keep thinking about it. Give me a second. All right, let's get these babies swapped out. Yeah, right. You're actually here, MD. Usually you get the notification later. None at all. Hope everybody's ready for a nice Christmas, man. Get your family time in. Get your shooting time in if you're getting a heat wave at all. Yeah, that's right. You're always in town. You're like doing something and then you come back and you're like, what? He was on? Let's see. We're going to put on the pinks now. And we're going to give these guys a little bit of a shot. Video will be up soon, guys. I'm going to do a premiere. I was going to drop it this evening, but I think I'm going to do a premiere right after this live is over with. So we're going to shoot for a 12 o'clock premiere my time. Hicks, you're not going live till like 1, right? I would imagine. It's usually like your time to go. Don't want to interfere with your, not like I would. Mr. Hicks with his 27,000 views. You are doing very good with your live streams, man. That's excellent to see. anything with the slingshots getting put out there is really good, man. Yeah, I don't go out if it's that cold, dude. It ain't worth it to me. Your fingers hurt, hands hurt, everything hurts, and it sucks the joy out of it. But I will shoot inside when it gets that cold, so that brings the joy right back. All right, we got some new bands put on there. Put that wrench right up there for a moment. I can't give any more information, Richard. I know the longevity. Just wondering if you get sick from latex. I'm not responsible. Oh my god. All right, we got some pink ones on there now. Hopefully everything's geared properly. Oh, hot damn. We got a little rip in them too. Well, I was shooting the hell out of them earlier, so I'm not too surprised. Son of a biatch. All right, well, I'm only going to take like one shot. One. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Josh. Get as many people with eyes on the slingshot community. Get them interested in popping off some rounds with some good, pure fun. Get them out there shooting and get everything back in action. This is Hawks, Mr. MD. He sent me some samples of the purple and the pink, and I got a video that I made. I wanted to give it a fair shake and see what it's all about, and he was nice enough to send me some, so I appreciate that, man. That was pretty damn cool. It was a nice Christmas present. So yeah, we got the video done this morning. It's all edited, and it's proving out to shoot just fine. I cut 4 bands of each color, I think, and these are the first couple. So I will get a longevity kind of video out eventually here. So we'll see how that goes. I don't have exact numbers on it for what I've gotten out of it, but it feels like they're going to last pretty good. Overall, I would say if you're in the market for latex and you like these colors, I wouldn't hesitate. 0.45 is the thickness. A couple years. This is going on custom builds. This is going on 4 with a few trimmings. I cut off a couple inches here and there to grow it back. Yeah, man, I'm getting there, Hicks. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. I want to shoot as a hobby, but I have all my teeth. I have most of mine. Yeah, well, fellas, I think I'm going to call it. I don't have any other bands out here. My phone's at 10%, and I'm going to set up the premiere. We'll do it in 15 minutes, guys. If anybody's still around, pop on at noon Central Time, 15 minutes from now. I will go ahead and have the premiere up. I'm glad you made it in, MD, but you're just a little bit late. All right, take it easy, fellas. I'll probably go live again Friday because I'm off after Christmas. And you all have a good Christmas. Spend time with your family. I hope to see you at the premiere in about 15 minutes. Talk to you soon.